Dogs are not only man's best friend, they can be lifesavers. CBS This Morning contributor Lee Woodruff learned how one group turns pets into protectors. Lee, good morning.
Good morning, Clarissa. Service dogs are a lifeline to the blind, people with special needs, and to wounded and traumatized veterans. And the need for these animals keeps growing. I recently went to the small town of Senatobia, Mississippi, to watch service dogs in the making, including one very special pup.
Sit. Sit.
What do you think it is about a dog that can make somebody feel calm or safe or protected?
Well, they're non-judgmental. They never have a bad day. They're always happy. You know, they're always glad to see you. Look.
Charles Dwyer is co-founder of Retrieving Freedom,
Place.
a nonprofit organization that trains service dogs to work with autistic children and war veterans.
They were bred to be with people as companions, as helpers, to help, do chores. So it's just a natural fit that they can go to the next level, which is saving lives.
Good. Good.
Lives like Bobby Tomer's. The former soldier has been living with crippling post-traumatic stress since his deployment in Somalia more than 20 years ago.
Well, in 2012 on Mother's Day, I took a gun and tried to commit suicide. Of course, the gun didn't go off. So at that point, it was time to start getting some help.
And he found that help in Mac, a service dog trained by Retrieving Freedom.
I truly believe that Mac has saved my life.
It takes 2 years to fully train a service dog.
Open it.
When finished,
Pull.
It'll master up to 85 different skills.
Push. Come on, push. Push. Switch.
From turning on a light switch
Good girl. Pull. Okay, drop.
to retrieving the laundry.
Come here. Here. Here.
Sometimes, though, they're just comforting. What do you look for when you're choosing to train a dog?
You know, we want good hips, we want good elbows, we want clear eyes. But when we're looking for a puppy, it depends on, we cover a pretty wide base of clients. We've got some young guys, men and women coming back that are still very active. They're going to want a dog with a little bit higher energy. There's some guys that just want a dog to hang out with.
One potential rising star at Retrieving Freedom is a 5-month-old black lab named Macy.
Her maturity level at this age is just incredible. Her eye contact, her attention span for a young dog is just exactly what we want. Now, we've got a long way to go. There's a lot of more steps that we've got to do with this dog, but we think everything that we've seen so far, she is just outstanding.
Macy is one of a litter of 10 puppies. Her mom is a majestic lab named Stella. Her father, another lab with boundless energy named Barkley. And that makes Macy pretty special at CBS This Morning, because Barkley is owned by our very own Charlie Rose. Do you think if 3 TVs were placed in front of her with each of the morning shows on it, she would naturally watch CBS This Morning?
Well, there's no question. I mean, she knows where her dad is, right?
Exactly. That was my point.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Good for Macy.
That was such a fun story. You got good dogs
Barkley
there.
would be proud.
Barkley should be proud.
No, that kind of gives you a grandchild of sorts, but as
Yeah,
Charlie said to me
puppy.
once, I said, "You're such a great dad." To Barkley, he said, "You know, Barkley is a dog." But he loves Barkley. You love Barkley. But it's cool to see Macy doing so well.
Indeed, and
Yeah.
be so
Got good
highly
genes.
valued
Very
by them.
precocious.
Yeah, she was adorable. She gave me a great lick, and I think people don't quite understand what goes into this. Though this takes $35,000 to train a service dog, and so a lot of it depends on donations. That's an incredible commitment for 2 years to be able to do that.
It's a great story, and to make a difference in the lives of people who are thinking about suicide.
Absolutely, absolutely. One of the dogs gives a hug, not up on your front, but literally wraps his paws around you, and it just is meant to calm an autistic child or someone.
You said it right in your piece. Dogs are non-judgmental. They never have a bad day, and they're always glad to see you.
Yes,
Always.
yes.
Always.
Way more than
take-
my kids, I can tell you that.
Always.
We can take a lesson.
I
from
always
Lee.
tell my boyfriend, I'm like, there's my dogs and then there's you, and that's
Yeah.
just how it is.
Yeah, and he's down
And I
here.
love
Really?
You, but,
Yeah.
well, you know, I love my girls.
Girl's best friend.
They're loving.
We want to come
Thank
back
you,
and
Lee.
see him.
Well done, Barkley. Well done.
You're
And
watching.
well done to you and Mr. Paul Needham.